this video, we're going to look at adding essential information like a welcome message, information that identifies how students or parents can get help, and then maybe learner objectives for different units or activities you are doing. To start off, we're starting back in our course where we just created the organization system in the last video. And from here, I'm going to start adding my information. And the first thing I want to do is add the welcome information, and I want it to appear at the top of the page. So here's a quick tip. When you're in Schoology, if you go to kind of the gray line that's found in between materials, and you get that green dotted line, if you click, you can add an item directly in that spot. If you use the button up here to add it, when you add it, it'll end up at the bottom, and then you'll have to drag it up to where you want it to be. However, if I want it to automatically be at the top, I can start right up here with this line, click, and for my welcome message, I'm going to use a page. So here's my page. I'm going to type in welcome as my title for this page, and I actually have a welcome message on another page that I just copied and pasted. So I'm going to paste it in here. The next thing that I'm going to do on this welcome page is I'm also going to tell students and parents how to get help. To do this, I want to insert a picture, and I want my picture to appear on either the right or the left side just to get attention, and then I want the information on the opposite side, so I want them right next to each other instead of the picture being above or below. And I'm going to do this by adding in a table. So I'm going to go to the table, and I'm going to make this a 2x1. So I'm going to put my picture in the left side, and I'm going to put my help information in the right side. So I'm going to go ahead and type in my help information. Okay, I might make this text bigger. I'm going to go bigger yet so that it's nice and easy to see. If you want, you could change the color on the text to even make it stand out further. Oop, I should hit the button. Might go maybe a red here just to make it stand out. And then on this side, I'm going to add an icon for a picture. Now, I will tell you there's a couple different ways that you could do this. If you are looking for pictures for your course, one thing that I suggest is you can add the Creative Commons extension into Chrome, and then you could search through items that are already Creative Commons licensed to be reused. So you could use that Creative Commons extension. I'm actually going to use PowerPoint today. And if you go to Insert on PowerPoint, you can pull online pictures, and they will already be Creative Commons there unless you turn Creative Commons off. But I'm going to use the icons just today. I'm going to search help. So here's an information icon. I'm actually going to go with this one here and just hit insert. I'm going to stretch this out a bit bigger. So I'm going to right click on this and then do save as picture. I'm going to save this as help. And I'm going to change this to a JPEG. And then I'm going to hit save. Now I'm going to come back to Schoology, and in this left-hand box, I'm going to click and do Image Media, and then I'm going to click Attach File, and I'm going to add my help icon in. If I need to, I can make this smaller. One thing I notice all the time when I add pictures is there's always a line of space up here, so I'll usually go up there and just hit the delete button, and that gets rid of that line of space. If I feel like I need to, this picture's pretty big, maybe I go ahead and make this text even larger over here. And then I just hit create. Now when I've done that, you'll notice if students or staff want to read, or parents want to read the information, they'll have to click on the welcome to read this. Well, I don't want my parents to have to do that, or my students to have to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and click this little item here and hit edit. And there's this special little icon here that says display on new page. I'm going to go ahead and click on that and hit save changes. Now this message, this welcome message, and the help information is right at the top of the page and visible as soon as students visit your Schoology course. So this is a great way to add that essential information, and so it's visible right away. Now if I want to add information for like my unit or day on learning objectives, I could go to that unit. Let's say this is a unit folder instead of a week. I could do that same add page. And I can add these ones in. If I want to, I'm going to go ahead and make this bigger. It just makes it more visible. And once again, I'm probably going to want students to see this right away without having to click on learning goals. So I'm going to click this display inline and hit create. So now if I go back to the main page, there's my welcome. Let's say they go into the unit. Here's their learning goals right at the top. The same thing could be done inside of any of these folders. So anytime you might change topic for the day, you could add in new learning objectives. So this is just a quick crash course on how can you add essential information to your course.